So, camping mats. I have quite a collection here, as you can see. Earlier this year I bought a 3/4 length super light mat from Multimat, which I thought would be the ideal solution to my backpacking and that sort of thing. It's very lightweight and packs down well, but it's only an inch thick, 25mm, and I find it not to be very comfortable when I'm sleeping on it, so I'm not sure what to do about that right now. The other concern with it is that there's no friction on the surface here, so in your bag at night, tucked up, you can slide off quite easily, and I find it to be, again, leading to discomfort and that sort of thing. That's a no-go right now. This is my old faithful OEX Compact 4.0 mat, which I bought 2 years ago. Great for car-based camping trips because of its size, and it does have some kind of adhesive sticky grips here to keep your sleeping bag in place. The downside is that it's not very packable for backpacking, so the pack size is about roughly the same as my 3-season sleeping bag, which is again too much for one rucksack, so that's not really going to be the long-term answer. I may even sell that one depending on how things go. This you might recognise as the Thermarest Z Lite or Z Lite. I love the design of this one, the way it folds up so compactly. It's quite lightweight. The downside again though, it's not very comfy for me to sleep on by itself, so I'm in two minds about this one. I've recently bought the Benuo, if that's how you say it, Benuo inflatable, not self-inflating camping mat. This was 30 quid on Amazon. I was looking at buying the Alpkit Cloudbase, which is £10 dearer. You inflate it by blowing into a valve just here. I like the idea of all the grooves here in the pockets of air you can lie on, and in practice I found it to be quite comfortable actually. It's surprising because it's quite different sleeping on a flat mattress. It's quite nice. I'm going camping next weekend in St. Ives. I'm going to try and use it properly then. And if I'm lying here with my heels on the end, I'm 6'1" tall. I've still got, what, about 4 fingers worth of room before the end of the mattress, so it's good for a tall person, I'd say. And width-wise, yeah, I'm a 38, 32, and I've got just enough room here for my shoulders, a bit more for my fingers. If I do stick with this design, I'm going to invest in one of those dry bags with the pump, you know what I mean, to inflate this properly. The concern obviously is that if you're putting your own breath into a self-inflating mat or an inflatable mat, then that leads to condensation and eventually mold growth inside the mattress, which can lead to deterioration and the mat being less effective in terms of insulation value. Because this mat is quite cheap, I'm a little bit concerned about the long-term durability of it. It feels quite thin and soft, certainly compared to the other mats I've already got. And if I put this down on a, let's say, an uneven surface with the occasional sharp object, I'd be concerned that it might get punctured over time. So one solution to that would be to use the Thermarest mat, which again needs to be carried on a backpacking trip, which is quite bulky. My other thought, I'm going to try this out soon, is to use a survival bag like this. It's basically a mixed polyethylene sheet or bag. It's not as thick as the Thermarest, but it should add some protection to the underside of the mattress, I hope. I could lay that down there, maybe. And that might give it some protection, I don't know. That's one idea. Or perhaps even take a thermal blanket like this, a cheap foil blanket, and lay that down there as well. Maybe it's too thin, I'm not sure, but there must be a solution out there somewhere on how to protect these mats without carrying too much extra weight. To show you the valve in more detail then, you pull this part open, like so. You can breathe in and send air into the mat this way without losing the air. With a valve in there, see? And if you want to deflate it at all, pull it again and that's the way it goes. I actually found it easier and quicker to inflate it through here covering the hole in between breaths than to use the valve, because the valve, when you're blowing into it, it sounds like an elephant blowing its nose. It's weird. It's quite noisy and not really the sort of thing you want to be doing on a busy campsite or on a stealth wild camp. But yeah, you can equally just blow it up through there as well. I found that easier. There's about 10 breaths in total, so not too bad for something of this size, I think. Now I'm going to try and roll it up and get it back in its bag. Inside the bag you also have a pair of repair strips, just two, was it 3 in there actually, might be 3 self-adhesive pads that go on there, no glue with this one. That will hopefully go back in there like so. Near enough. It's not too tight. I weigh this bag in at 509 grams, which is not too bad really. That's it. I will put a link to this one in the description box below. If you've got any questions, do leave me a comment. I'll be trying to stand properly for 3 nights in St Ives next weekend. Then I've still got 2 days of the Ridgeway to walk before I finish that one. I'll be using this mat at the same time. So thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again with something else soon.